Hey everybody, welcome back. Room with Texas Saltwater Fishing. And I had a couple questions recently asking me how I load my kayak and how I strap it up. I just got off the water and I'm going to show you how I load my kayak up. Now, one thing that I do, I always use, I'll make sure I always take with me a cart. Today I don't have my typical cart. I normally take out with me. I really like the Blue Dot Outfitters cart, but today I do have my old scupper hole plug-in Hobie cart. And I'm going to show you how I load the kayak up. Now, if you don't have a cart, it's always a good idea to maybe put a mat down before you elevate your kayak. Put it down right where you're going to put your kill at on your bottom of your kayak, because you don't want to drag your kayak over time. What you're going to do is you're going to drag and wear out that plastic right there, and it could lead you to, more trouble than what it's worth. So if you don't have a cart, maybe you can put a mat down. I always carry a mat with me, like that one. That's a floor mat. I put it up against the back of my truck, so when I'm loading my kayak, my nose of my kayak doesn't rub or touch. I make sure when I load my kayak, I don't touch the wheel well either. I also have an additional mat right here, because I don't want anything that your kayak's gonna rub against as it vibrates and goes down the road. It's gonna wear out the plastic there. So I have a mat in the bed of my truck, and yeah, so I don't want my kayak. I want to keep my kayak as long as I can. Don't want to rub any unnecessary hose in it, because we know when you're on the oyster reefs, rocks, or maybe something you don't see, some object in the water, you're going to do some involuntary wear and tear on your kayak. So no sense of doing it intentionally. Here's the Hobie cart, and it fits in my scupper hose like that, and I'm just gonna lift the nose on my cart. It's great to have a bed extender. It really helps a lot in keeping your load, your kayak secure. So after put the nose on there, just lift this bottom up, push it straight in, grab the old Hobie cart, put it in here. And like I said, having a bed extender really helps a lot. I'm going to put the sides in my bed extender right here. Kind of keeps it in place, gives you another point of contact for your kayak. If you do have a pickup truck, it keeps you another point of contact and gives you an extra place where you can really secure down. So put those on there like so. Now I prefer to use these kayak straps over ratchet straps. They're not going to really grip your kayak and squeeze your kayak like a ratchet strap will. I know a lot of people will use ratchet straps, but I really prefer these over a ratchet strap. You can get tremendous pounds of weight. They can strap down tremendous pound of weight. This one's over 200 pounds. So I have the eyes right here on both sides. I will fasten one going straight across, and then I will go around the handle. And it's important to know that when I do go around the handle, I'm not going to put a lot of pressure on these handles. I'm not going to ratchet down or tighten it as strong as I can. So there's one that go, and it's probably a little bit of overkill, but I put one here, one there, and then one around the back side of this kayak. And it might be a little overkill, but I feel more secure. I've had a situation before, not on the roof of my SUV. I had a situation before where one of the straps came loose, so I double it up now. All right, so I'm gonna toss this over here. Go through that eye right there, come back around. And I know some people are gonna be like, man, that's way too much. I put one little strap on mine, and I've done it that way for years. But you know what? This just gives me a better peace of mind. I mean, I could literally Dukes of Hazzard, jump over ramps, and my kayak isn't going to budge at all. I have full faith in that. So I'll just strap it down like that. That is good to go. I'll do a couple simple overhand knots. And that's that with that one. I have a tonneau cover, so that covers in the cover and take any wind resistance. But this will help keep this in place from the nose going up and down. So if I didn't have a cover, I kind of have this in place too, because in case my crate slides, this isn't secured, and leave it in there. All right, and like I said, I'm just gonna simply go around my handle right here, and then I'm gonna go into this, through this eye, like so, and then I'm gonna fasten it here. Like that. So kind of like that. You know, I don't want the metal touching my kayak, so I kind of pulled it, and this is gonna go like that. And I'm not making it super tight. I'm gonna do a few overhand knots, and then that's all it's gonna take right there. A couple overhand knots, and then it's gonna stay in place. Like I said, I'm not, once I have it all tightened up, if I want to tighten it up a little more, I still can. Come over to the other side, do the same thing. I'm gonna come through here, come to there again. Go through that eye. Right there. Feed it back through here. And there we go. And again, it's not going to be super tight. I'm not going to make this super tight. It's just going to secure it in place and keep it rocking from back and forth. And I'll make a couple overhand knots on this one, and you can go as extensive knot as you want. You can make a really good knot if you want. Me, I'm gonna do a couple simple overhand knots because I want it to come undone pretty easy when I get back to the house. So that's done, and that's really gonna be it. That's really all you need. But I do like to put another strap on the back end of this kayak. I do, like I said, I like to double up. All right, so I'm gonna wrap it around this post almost. See, I'm gonna go in and come back around and then come up again, and then I'm gonna feed it through. I'm gonna feed it through there, and I'm just gonna wrap it around this a few times and just do a couple overhand knots. All right, I'm gonna lift up on the back end, and it's not gonna be going anywhere. I'm gonna grab the side a little bit, shake it. If I want to tighten up a little more, I can. I'm not really too concerned about it getting loose. It's not gonna hurt anything to have a little bit of slack on it. I mean, like I said, you don't want to really tighten this down a whole lot. Doesn't have to be gorilla strong. Put my tonneau cover down, lock that down in place, and then that's it. You know, it is good to go. I can go on the highway going 80-90 miles an hour. Not that I really go that fast, but I can go as fast as I want. I can get stuck in traffic, slam on my brakes, you know, any kind of stuff like that happens in traffic, and I'm good to go. You know, I feel a little more secure having the bed extender. I know a lot of people, this is probably a little overkill for some people having this many straps on your kayak, but I do like having the bed extender. It does offer that little extra security, and this is just an inexpensive, cheap bed extender I got like on Amazon like 4 years ago. It's a little rusty. It's time for it to go. It's time for me to upgrade and get a new one. But you know, that's it. You know, I feel very secure in my kayak. Have 4 straps on here. These kayak straps, I got them, I think I got them when I bought some other kayak carts, but they're pretty inexpensive. You can find them on Amazon as well. I'll leave everything in the description section of this video. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Thanks, appreciate you. Don't forget, like, comment, subscribe, share. Till next time, hopefully catch me hooking up. Thanks.